They broke your heart, and now even the thought of loving again makes you feel exposed, vulnerable, and terrified. You want love, but you're scared to trust. You want connection, but you also want protection. This video is for you, because healing doesn't mean closing your heart. It means learning how to open it wisely. There's a kind of silence that follows heartbreak, a heavy, aching quiet. It's the space where laughter used to live. It's the pause before sleep when your mind replays memories like an endless movie reel. You tell yourself you're fine, that time will fix it, but deep down you know, something inside you shifted. You're not the same person who fell in love before. You used to believe in forever. You used to trust easily, give freely, and hope boldly. But now, even the thought of loving again feels risky, like walking barefoot on broken glass. And yet, part of you still believes in love. You still crave connection, the kind that feels safe, honest, and mutual. You want to love again, but this time without losing yourself. You want to open your heart again, but not walk straight into the same pain. That's the paradox of healing after heartbreak. You want love, but you fear it. And that's okay. Fear doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're aware. It means your heart remembers what it costs to give everything, and it's trying to protect you from being shattered again. But here's the truth most people never tell you. Learning to love again after heartbreak isn't about erasing the fear. It's about making peace with it. It's about learning to hold hands with your fear while choosing courage. It's about rebuilding your faith in love, slowly, intentionally, and wisely. In this video, we'll explore how to love again without fear, how to trust again, and how to open your heart, not recklessly, but consciously. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and join us as we turn heartbreak into healing. Let's walk through this together. 1. Acknowledge the fear. Don't deny it. Fear is a guardian. It's the part of you that steps in after pain to whisper, "Be careful." But if you let it control you completely, it can also become your prison. After heartbreak, many people try to pretend they're fine. They dive into distractions, stay busy, or act indifferent. But denial never brings peace. The first step to loving again without fear is to say, "Yes, I'm scared." You're scared of being hurt again, scared of being deceived, scared of losing yourself. But here's the beauty of acknowledging fear. Once you name it, you can begin to understand it. Maybe your fear isn't really about love. Maybe it's about trust. Maybe it's not about others failing you, but about you not trusting yourself to see the red flags next time. When you understand your fear, you stop fighting it. You start befriending it. You can say, "I know why you're here, but I'm not going to let you stop me from experiencing something beautiful again." Healing doesn't begin with pretending you're fearless. It begins with accepting that you're human. 2. Heal before you seek. Many people rush to find love again after heartbreak because they can't stand the emptiness, the silence, the loneliness that echoes when they're alone. But trying to find someone new before healing from the old only multiplies the pain. You can't pour from a wound and expect it to build something whole. Before you seek another love, take time to rebuild yourself. Get reacquainted with who you are outside of romance. What makes you happy? What hobbies bring you joy? What kind of peace do you want in your life now? The goal isn't to be perfectly healed. Healing is ongoing. The goal is to be self-aware, to know that your next relationship isn't a bandage for your pain, but an extension of your peace. When you learn to enjoy your own company, you stop accepting anyone who disturbs your solitude. That's the secret. The moment you find peace within, you attract partners who reflect that peace, not chaos. 3. Redefine what love means to you. Heartbreak often comes with disillusionment. What you once thought love was, constant texting, self-sacrifice, or passion that burns wild, may now feel unhealthy or naive. That's not cynicism. That's clarity. This is your chance to redefine love in your own terms. Maybe now love means peace instead of intensity. Maybe it's no longer about chasing someone's attention, but building mutual respect. Maybe love, to you now, means staying when it's hard and knowing when it's time to walk away. Redefining love after heartbreak is like renovating a house after a storm. You keep what's solid, rebuild what's broken, and design it better than before. So ask yourself, what does a healthy love look like to me now? What values do I want to share with someone? What kind of love do I want to give and receive? The clearer your answers, the safer you'll feel opening your heart again. Because you won't just be looking for love, you'll be choosing it consciously. 4. Learn from the past. Don't relive it. There's a fine line between learning from your past and living in it. Many people confuse the two. They think reflection means replaying every mistake, every red flag, every what if. But that's not reflection. That's rumination. And rumination keeps you trapped. The real purpose of looking back is to extract wisdom, to see patterns, to understand your emotional triggers and boundaries better. Ask yourself, what did your last relationship teach you about communication, about compromise, about what you truly need? Don't carry bitterness, carry lessons. Bitterness says, I'll never trust again. Wisdom says, next time I'll trust better. Bitterness builds walls. Wisdom builds filters. You can't change what happened, but you can make sure you never lose the lessons you earned through pain. Every heartbreak, if faced with humility and honesty, becomes a teacher that prepares you for a healthier love. 5. Take small emotional risks. After heartbreak, your instinct is to protect your heart, and rightly so. But if you guard it too tightly, you also block joy, laughter, and connection. Healing means learning to take measured emotional risks again. Start small. Text that friend back. Accept that coffee invitation. Allow yourself to feel attraction again without guilt. Every small act of emotional openness is like rehabilitation for your heart. Think of love like walking again after a fall. You don't start running, you start by standing, then taking one step, then another. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's emotional strength in motion. The courage to risk disappointment again is what allows you to experience genuine intimacy later. Don't force yourself to love again overnight. You're not on a deadline. The goal isn't to rush, it's to reawaken. 6. Communicate your needs early. One of the reasons heartbreak hurts so much is because we often suppress our needs for too long. We silence ourselves for love until resentment explodes. This time, you get to do it differently. When you meet someone new, communicate your emotional needs early and clearly. Let them know you value emotional safety, honesty, and pacing. You're not being too much. You're being mature. Healthy love thrives on communication, not guessing games. And the right person will appreciate your clarity. If they disappear when you express yourself, good. You just saved yourself from another heartbreak. But if they stay, listen, and adjust, you've found someone who's capable of real partnership. You deserve that kind of love. One where your needs are seen, heard, and respected. 7. Trust actions, not just words. When you've been hurt before, words can feel cheap. Sweet talk doesn't impress you anymore. Consistency does. And that's a beautiful change. After heartbreak, your intuition sharpens. You begin to notice patterns. Who shows up, who keeps promises, who respects boundaries. Learning to love again without fear doesn't mean you stop being cautious. It means you start trusting wisely. Watch how people behave when things aren't easy. Notice how they react when you say no. Trust isn't built in grand gestures. It's built in small moments of reliability. The more you trust actions over words, the safer love will feel. Because you're no longer falling blindly. You're choosing consciously. 8. Believe that love is still worth it. The greatest tragedy of heartbreak isn't the loss of love, it's the loss of belief in love. Many people build walls after being hurt. They say, "I'm done with love," or "love isn't real." But that's not truth. That's trauma talking. Love didn't break you. People did. And people can heal too. Love, real love, is still worth it. It's the force that makes life richer, deeper, and more meaningful. It's what helps us grow, forgive, and connect. Without love, we might be safe, but we'd also be lonely. You don't have to rush. You don't have to force it. Just believe that love is still possible. That somewhere out there, a love that respects your growth and honors your scars exists. And when you're ready, your heart will know. It always does. Conclusion: to love again. Bravely heartbreak changes how you love, but it doesn't make you incapable of loving. It makes you wiser. It gives you depth. It teaches you empathy and discernment. Loving again without fear doesn't mean ignoring your pain. It means carrying it with grace and letting it remind you of what matters: honesty, respect, peace, and reciprocity. You don't have to love fearlessly. Fearless love is naive. But brave love, that's real. Brave love means you've known pain but still choose to believe in beauty. It means you've been betrayed but still believe in truth. It means you open your heart not because it's unscarred, but because it's healed enough to try again. So, when love knocks again, don't hide behind your fear. Open the door slowly, but open it still. Because maybe this time, it won't break you. Maybe this time, it will heal you. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights, encouragement, and stories of love, loss, and growth. Because your best days are still ahead of you.